Hey guys, Hellstormer here. So, this is actually a pretty special video. This isn't a normal one. So I'd like to take this time to reflect on, like, on my past, on all the achievements I've made this year, and some stuff that I recently achieved, and yeah, and like cool stuff that I've been doing. So, a few days ago, it was my birthday. Nice. And well, I realized like time has been flying by really fast, so I decided that I would use this video to reflect on the history of this channel as a whole without censoring anything. So, a few of you may be like really old time fans who are still subscribed after like 2 years or something. Then you would know that originally this channel was a very a very low quality beta tape channel where I basically just stole Unreal footage, added a cheap VHS effect, and posted that as Mario 64 Classified Season 3 Real. Oh. So, yeah, it wasn't exactly a good channel back then. Somehow it got like 10 subscribers within the first week, though, so not bad. Soon after, though, I stopped doing that, and then I entered the longest era in this channel to this day, which is the Narrow One era, where basically, uh, I played this online game Narrow One. Sometimes I learned about it through school, and for about a year or so I made videos covering various maps in this game, along with other stuff, and sometimes I would do collabs with IRL friends and non-IRL friends. And looking back on it, I actually had a pretty good amount of fun doing this. Of course, I'm not that proud of it now, but it was good in its own way. And then I quit for a bit, came back, and then it was like around that time there was the new year, and I continued making Narrow One videos around that time, the beginning of 2025, and eventually I stopped doing Narrow One, and I moved on to doing what was the first revival of Warp Worlds that I had tried and made public. This revival was based on the decomp version, and it was very it didn't get very far before I canceled it because I was really new to ROM hacking at the time, and I wasn't exactly like good by any means at that time. So basically all that changed in that build was I changed a few textures and stole a few assets. There's not even any new maps, and but while the builds are lost to this day, the builds are lost to time. That's not exactly a bad thing. It was absolute dog shit. So moving on from that, I soon came back to Narrow One. Did a few more videos, which were all fairly popular. Not the most popular, but they got pretty good reception. Then uh, then I stopped doing Narrow One because I wanted to move on to ROM hacking, and I uploaded that in a video. Said I actually no, I didn't upload. I didn't actually upload a video covering this, but uh, well, I did, but I deleted it a few months ago. So then I privated all my Narrow One videos, and yeah, so I privated all of them, moved on to ROM hacking, and overall it wasn't that bad of a transition. A few people were still harassing me about Narrow One stuff, but overall it wasn't that bad. So after this transition, I started working on a ROM hack called Project Plexus with the original owner Cheps Games. A few things about this can be seen on my channel and on the Plexus Team Project's Discord server. Link will be in the comments. Uh, and yeah, that was It was pretty fun. At the time, I still wasn't that good of a ROM hacker, but I was definitely better than before. And I made like about 10 maps, maybe, yeah, 10, somewhere from 10 to 20 maps for it before I moved on to another Warped World revival. That one also failed, although a lot of its assets would be reused in Anniversary Edition. And then I went back to Project Plexus for a very short time before once again leaving the team. And yeah, then after this part isn't really that public. There's not really been any coverage about this anywhere, but soon after that, a uh, a cool guy named Linux City M, formerly known as the M Archive or Rentanadix, he reached out to me asking if I wanted to help him make a ROM hack which recreated the Mario 64 Classified series in a playable game. I accepted because I was looking for like a team to work with at the time, and I made some pretty high quality maps. That actually it was a lot better than the Project Plexus ones, but yeah, it was actually pretty good. And we got pretty far before a bunch of us lost motivation, and we ended up canceling that as well. And yeah, it was basically the last anyone saw of that. There wasn't really any public coverage of it at all, though. So for a while there, I considered leaving the ROM hacking community, like for a week or so. But then I saw another video about warp worlds on my recommended, and I thought I may as well give it another shot with my new skills. So I tried again, and this time I actually got really far, and I ended up releasing Warp World's Anniversary Edition on romhacking.com. A video of a release trailer can be found on this channel, and yeah, it was actually a pretty successful release. It's become the highest rated version of Warp Worlds to ever exist, and it's received more than 1,000 downloads in 2 months. So, actually, no, 1 month. Yeah, and no, 2 months. Sorry. Uh, so yeah, it's actually pretty successful, and I project that after that, giving it time, it will be the most popular version. So after that, I started working on version 1.1, and this added like this added a bit of new content. Actually, yeah, it added about five newer redone areas, and it added a few more stars. And I released it on the Discord server originally, and it's still not approved on romhacking.com, but it will be soon. So this was the first version that I've made that featured console compatibility. Unfortunately, it was very broken and had a lot of glitches though, so soon after, like a few hours later, I released a hotfix with optional console compatibility, where if you chose not to have that, then it would run faster on emulator, which is a good choice. And I thought this fixed a bunch of the bugs. It only fixed a few. Now, luckily, another cool guy. He's another Warp Worlds developer, Demi Gamer. I'll have him in his channel in the description. Go check out his stuff. It's really cool. He uploaded a bug fix version on the server, and he also uploaded a submission map for the Bowser Arena. And I took the ROM and level. I did a few more tweaks and added that area, and I released that as version 1.2 once again with optional console compatibility. This will be the final version of Anniversary Edition, and after it gets approved on romhacking.com, yeah, it's gonna be the last you get for a while, because I will move on from like making a special remix of the binary versions and to the full revival in the decomp version, which will eventually have 100 stars and a bunch more areas and levels. So yeah, that's basically the history of this channel and of Warp Worlds. It's uh it's been quite a journey, but Now that you've heard me rant about shit for 10, well, not rant, but yeah, just talk about shit for 10 minutes. I think I know what you're here for. You're here for the Warped World stuff and just the project showcase stuff. So, uh, without further ado, here's the showcases for my current projects. Enjoy.
Mamma mia!
And then also I have a website now. It has a bunch of information about Warped Worlds. It has resources on stuff about it. It has an archive of the versions, and soon it'll have an upload of the assets I use for it. Now, keep in mind this is work in progress, and not everything is finished on this site, but it's mostly viewable. And yeah, so I guess that's it. And like and subscribe, and if you want to see more stuff about Warped Worlds and possibly my other projects. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.